Today, I'm very excited to say we have an unboxing of the Lego Saturn V rocket. My wonderful wife went to the Lego store today, picked it up for me, so it was here when I got home. So this set, it's got 1,969 pieces, which just happens to be the same year that we landed on the moon. So let's open it up and take a look at what's inside. All right. We have bags, and they're all labeled, bags of pieces. One neat thing about this set is it can be a two-person build. They've broken it up so that one person can do the top half of the rocket and the other person can do the bottom. A little bit of intro that gives a little history of the Apollo program, how everything works, who the designers are, both the Lego designers and the fans that built the set originally. So as you can see here, half the bag's for the top and half are for the bottom of the rocket. And next up we'll get building, so wait for the time lapse. Alright, we're halfway into the build, and this has been very interesting. There's been a lot of cool detail that has come on. So down here you can see the engines. We've got the support webbing and turbo pumps and whatnot, and we also have some flames on the bottom. We've got these vents that go around the entire perimeter of the rocket. It's very clever. We also have a fuel hose that goes up the side. All of the lettering and flag that's printed on the tiles. There are no decals, so that's kind of nice. But this has been a very interesting build, very clever the way everything is put together. we're done. So this build took me 3 hours and 50 minutes to complete. And it is quite something. I mean, this is huge. So one of the really neat things about all the Lego sets, and this one, and this is what I'm excited about, is you can play with it. So now our second stage is firing, and we're going almost parallel to the surface of the Earth. Second stage runs out of fuel, and it's jettisoned. We've got our little lunar lander sitting there on the top, which is pretty cool. Now the other fairing goes away, like that, and the lander stays there. Command module turns around, comes over, picks up the lunar lander, turns around, and then continues on to the moon. So the astronauts crawl from the command module over to the lunar module. Well, just 2 of them. One has to stay behind to pilot and pick up the guys when it's time to come back. So now the lunar module detaches, and it's coming down to the moon. So it's, where's the front? So it's coming down. The bottom rocket fires, and a nice perfect landing. And the astronauts pop out, they plant the flag, and the rest is history. So now we're shooting up into space. First stage now has run out of fuel, and it falls back to, it separates